Hey, good morning, my friends. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa, and we're going to look at the weekend. We're going to look at Hurricane Florence too and what's going on there. Starting off with a visible satellite, just to have it in motion for you, showing you the fogginess around lower Michigan. Well, that's the only sector we have, so you have some fogginess in the UP too. Look how the warm waters don't allow the fog to form, but lots of fog around, some places some holes, even a few taller clouds. So you'll have to wait for the fog to burn off, it looks like, again this morning. And just like yesterday, you can have some patches that kind of lower back down and cloud the skies up. Hey, good morning, Trish Wood and Patrick Ritchie. Here is Hurricane Florence, 90-mile-an-hour winds, making landfall right now. Center of it here along the coast of North Carolina. And let's take a look at what's going to happen. The weekend here looks great. Bob Warner, another solar flare. Hard to predict those more than a day or two out. We have a tough enough time with the weather, but the space weather is even more difficult. Here's the computer model showing the track of Hurricane Florence. This is us on Saturday. Just great weather, light winds, again fog, and again it has to lift before you see sunshine. And this is a problem. If we're saying that the pattern is so stagnant because of this hurricane, it may be in some places that the fog doesn't really go away all day and it just lifts and stays kind of cloudy. So if there's something that goes wrong in this forecast, is it could be a little bit gloomier because we've got that pattern of trapped cloudiness now. So we're into Sunday, and again, should be generally a dry pattern. And we get into Monday, and look at Florence, what would be the remnants of Florence is on the move into Ohio. And maybe a shower or two. We'll have to watch that, because if the center of this tracks back to the west, then we get into a wet day on Monday or Tuesday of next week. So right now, the weekend looks great here in Michigan. Here is the forecast. I'll just leave you with that for Hurricane Florence. Let's see the current information. Tim Binns, will the humidity drop enough to bale hay? No, the humidity, because the air is not moving, because the whole atmosphere is kind of constipated because of this hurricane. What you had yesterday is what you'll have today, is what you'll have Saturday, what you'll have Sunday. Won't change until that storm moves up the East Coast and moves on out. Then our atmosphere will change. But here is the forecast: hurricane to tropical storm to tropical depression, turning. And remember, this cone means the center could be anywhere in it. So the center could actually be here, which would put us in a shield of rain. So that's something we'll definitely look at. But for the weekend, you're looking for dry weather. After the fog burns off, you get some sunshine, and it gets warm to almost hot, depending on when that fog burns off. All right, this has been MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa with your morning weather update. Thanks for joining me, and have yourselves a great weekend.